Hi, it's Dustin here, and welcome to this week's video. As you know, we have our handy little PDF, and today we're going to change some gears a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about commercial real estate investing. And this PDF here tells you a little bit about investing in commercial. Now, with tax lien and deed investing, you're often going to find commercial buildings. And a lot of folks ask me all the time, actually, Dustin, what do I do if I find a commercial building? Do you go after those? And my answer is heck yeah, definitely. Commercial can be absolutely great. And actually, a really interesting story is my good friend Brad. He's been absolutely crushing it with tax liens and deeds this year. He has purchased, I think, around $2 million worth of tax deeds, and his investment is only about $100,000. And he actually just bought a little warehouse. It's a commercial warehouse, and this is an awesome story because inside the warehouse was good stuff. There's actually 2 vehicles in there inside this warehouse. It's full of mechanic stuff, equipment, tools, everything from like 2 vehicles, like a custom-made Chevy truck and a mid-90s Chevy S10 that's been rebuilt and repainted. There's a bunch of other stuff in there like fishing rods and office supplies. This commercial building is absolutely full of loot, and it's completely awesome. So when you're looking at tax liens and deeds, commercial can be a great option for you because you can put it in there, you can get higher rents and all that sort of stuff. Going back to this building that Brad bought, inside I happen to be kind of a bit of a car guy, and when I was 15 years old, I built a truck from scratch, and it was a 1982 GMC half-ton. And it was just a complete rust bucket when I got it, but I spent like a better part of a year fixing it up and made it this really nice truck. So inside this commercial building is a 1984 GM that's been completely redone. It has a brand new paint shop or a brand new paint job on it. The roof has been customized and lowered. It has a 454 engine in it. Like this truck, he can easily sell for like $10,000. And he got the commercial building, I think, for $3,000. Then the mid-90s Chevy S10 that's been rebuilt. Basically, just these 2 vehicles alone, he can sell those for probably over $10,000, plus the sale of all the other stuff, plus if he sells the building and there's so many great options in there. This is an example of a commercial real estate. The other thing that folks like to do a lot of the times, after you start making money in tax liens and deeds, you could be starting off with $50 right now. And in the next year, you turn that into a couple $100,000. From there, you're going to have money in the bank, and commercial could be a very good spot for you to put that money. For example, if you were to find yourself a 10-building condo complex that you can go ahead and buy, and maybe each of the 10 makes you $200 per month, that's an extra $200 per month cash flow. And commercial is a lot of fun to do, and it's something to think about as you go down the road, but it's also something to think about right now when you're going to tax lien and deed sales. So the tip in today's video is to start looking at commercial buildings when you're going to tax lien and deed sales. Don't overlook them or be afraid of them just because they're a commercial building. There's massive opportunity in commercial tax lien and deed buildings. You can sometimes you'll find a lot of strip malls. Sometimes you'll find anything from like churches to daycares. All this sort of stuff can be turned into massive, massive opportunity. So here's your assignment for today. When you're going through the tax lien or deed lists, doing your research, and if you don't have a county you're currently doing research on, that's the first thing you need to do. Start researching a county near you, because remember, there's 3,300 counties. There is more opportunity there than a million dogs could shake a stick at. So it's important you start taking some action and finding these. And do not be afraid of the commercial deals. Things could happen really well in your favor. Now, remember with tax liens and deeds, as long as you stick to it, it's not a matter of if you're going to get great deals that make you a lot of money. You stick to it and it will happen. Some folks go to the first sale and they get a little upset that they didn't get anything. But my favorite thing, think about a college degree or becoming a doctor. It takes years. 5, 10 years, 15 years if you want to specialize in a field. And at the most, you might make a couple $100,000 a year and have a mountain of student debts. With tax lien and deed investing, you can be started today. you can get off this video, you can go to a county website, you can start researching. Within the next couple days, you could find a property over the counter. You can buy it and flip it. As long as you're taking a little bit of action every day, you will reach your financial goals. And the amount of time it takes to do this versus the reward that you get is much greater paying than any profession you'll ever get to do out there. And it's a lot of fun. So that's your assignment for today. Look at some commercial properties. Think dynamically of the options there, and don't be afraid of commercial real estate when investing in tax liens and deeds. Thanks a lot for watching. Quick updates. Got some live events happening around. If you have any questions about those, I think the next live event is posted below this video if we're having one. As you know, if you ever want to come on one of our live coaching trips, give us a shout. Next question was the TFB, when does it open? Well, we just started the TFB. It's the only thing I personally coach. So if you're going to be interested in that, you'll probably have to hold off because right now it's full and we're going through it. But I'm going to keep at these videos. I'm going to keep giving you guys the best free content I can to keep you moving on your tax lien and deed investing. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.